Good evening. Take out our crew shit. You know, it's your host with the most. Do say Dennis, Dickhead Dennis. It's whatever you want to call me. I'm here accompanied by my co-host.
Talladega Eli.
Hell yeah.
Back with another one.
Hell yeah. Hell
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Shit, you know, we coming at y'all live on a motherfucking Sunday evening. Not even evening. Afternoon.
Afternoon, yeah.
It's been some beautiful weather here in Cincinnati.
Yes, man.
We ain't have to deal with no tornadoes like no other niggas for real. So, hey, we happy right now.
Facts.
Shit, but man, we coming at y'all with some pretty big news from one of the biggest artists in the world right now, man.
Man.
What's going on with these niggas out here? You know, niggas getting stabbed the fuck up and, you know, niggas starting to crack niggas over the head with a bottle and shit. I mean, hey, CB,
man.
we got to discuss you, brother. We got to discuss you.
Yeah, facts.
This is some shit here.
Facts. Facts.
Give us 1 second, y'all.
Yeah.
This shit right here, man. This shit right here different, Phil.
Yeah.
This nigga Chris Brown has been charged with assault.
Yeah.
Over in the UK. This shit right here is different, bro. What you got to say on this, man?
I can see him doing this shit for sure. But the fact that we going 2 years back, I feel is a little excessive. You know, especially to like hold them like they are right now. But I mean, hey,
I mean,
it is what it is. But all we know, you know, the real know what it is, man. The only reason, you feel me, he's locked up right now is because he said free Tory. I'm just gonna be real with you. He said free Tory. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
I don't know about that, man. Truth be told, I believe this nigga did it on being on some mad niggerish shit. Truth be told, these niggas be out here wilding out here, bro. Especially when they got some bread.
Facts.
When you got CB money, man, you can afford to not give a fuck to a certain extent. And I ain't gonna say, you know, why did they come back and press these charges on this nigga? Because, you know, a nigga could have been avoiding the UK for the past 2 years for a fucking reason or some shit. That's, I don't know. And on top of that, we got females coming back 10 years after, you know, certain shit occurred, and then they suing niggas on a grand scale right now.
Yeah.
Did he?
Hey, we're gonna get into that.
Bill Cosby, all these niggas, R. Kelly, shit. Motherfuckers can come back after 20, 30 years of some shit happening, and then
that's true.
get your ass like a motherfucker. So, I mean, hey.
That's true.
It's bound to happen. You do some shit, you gonna see consequences for it. At least that is how this shit works.
Facts.
Yeah, man, we got to read into the story though, man. So, do you know the full story behind why this happened?
No, to be honest with you, no. I just know that apparently he threw a bottle at I think a famous DJ or something there in London.
A famous DJ?
I think so.
Damn.
I think so, man. I forget his name, but I know it was a DJ.
We got to read into this, man.
Yeah. I can't even see the shit.
It's all right, shit. I'm over here blind like a motherfucker. I gotta put my glasses on. I just don't be wanting y'all to see the glare in the motherfucking lights on my glasses and shit. That's the only reason why I ain't wearing them. If I didn't have them, I'd be blind as a motherfucker right now, truth be told. I can't even read this shit right in front of me.
Record days getting in the way of his tour dates? Damn.
On Wednesday, May 14th, Chris Brown posted Free Tory on his Instagram story as a show of support for Tory Lanez, who was recently stabbed in prison while serving a 10-year sentence for shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Less than 24 hours later, Brown was behind bars
Told you, man.
with his own legal
Told you, man.
challenges.
You can't tell me, bro. See. Let's time out. Go to this, man. Because now,
Shit.
we need to talk about this. That's bullshit. If you ask me, that's bullshit. Like, right off the rip, you telling me that, like, okay, so apparently he was already in London.
Yeah.
Why they didn't arrest his ass as soon as he touched down?
They didn't know he was there, so I don't know.
Man, that's crazy as fuck, bro. Like, less than 24 hours. Really, nigga? Really, bro? Really? Come on now. That's just a coincidence. Like,
Shit.
it's like, you know what? Yeah, we gonna get this nigga, man.
Hell yeah.
We gonna lock this nigga up. We gonna make an example out of this nigga. If I'm being real with you, man, I may sound like an ignorant motherfucker right now, but Jay-Z and Rock Nation got something to do with this. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. You know.
Okay.
I feel like they got their little hands behind this shit, bro. Cause, I mean, if you even peep, like the whole Tory and Megan trial was pretty much crazy. Like they put a gag order on Buddy, like all type of shit. So
she even got a restraining order on this nigga while he's in prison. Like, as if the nigga's going somewhere.
Like, bruh, like, yeah, it makes no sense. But yeah, man, this Chris Brown shit, I don't know. I don't understand it. You know, I mean, you can't be throwing bottles at nobody. We do know that. You can't be doing no shit like that.
Facts.
But nah, bro. Like 2 years, it's been past. What the fuck? Like, go back to the article.
That shit's funny, man.
Cause this shit is crazy.
Yeah, so we gonna keep on reading into this, y'all. After flying into the UK ahead of his upcoming world tour, the singer was arrested and charged on Thursday for allegedly beating a man over the head with a bottle at a London nightclub in 2023.
Now that makes sense. Now it makes sense.
That's the Boondock shit right there. That nigga feel like Thugnificent in that bitch.
Chris Brown had a nigga moment, man. Ah, man, yeah.
Just cracking a nigga over the head.
Well, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, that's different. A district judge ordered that Brown, who filed a $500 million defamation lawsuit earlier this year over a documentary about his allegedly extensive history of violence, be held in custody without bail until his next court hearing in June. Police have also charged Brown, one of Brown's friends and musical collaborators, in connection in the same incident.
What the fuck?
Here's what to know. So, shit. One of his homeboys going down for this incident too. They probably stump a nigga out in that motherfucking club,
man.
truth be told. If you really think about it.
You don't want to fight a nigga that can dance. That's all I'm saying.
You don't want to fight a nigga like CB period, because he gonna have a whole bunch of niggas with him regardless.
Yeah, he got a whole entourage.
He ain't got to fight, but the fact that he cracked the nigga over
I
the
was
head
gonna
with
say,
a
but
bottle.
Chris Brown he does have a history of crashing out, bro. Like,
You ain't lying.
This is nothing new. Like, you know what I'm saying? He has a history of crashing out for sure.
Yeah, that shit's different.
Like a real history of just, yeah. I can see why he sued for that fucking documentary, because
Yeah,
he don't want that shit out. But I mean,
yeah.
this nigga is a crash out. We just gonna call it what it is, man. It's a crash out.
He's a justified crash out though.
Yeah, in certain cases, yeah.
What you mean certain cases?
I mean, he's crashed out more than like 1 or 2 times. Like,
When was he unjustified?
what you mean?
When was he unjustified?
I don't know, nigga. Like,
I feel like he was valid.
And when I know about Rihanna, yeah,
Definitely valid.
He was valid. I don't really know the whole Karrueche Tran story, but
Valid.
like, what happened with that? Because they said he punched her in her stomach and shit.
What she did? We don't know what she did. That's
Uh,
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We don't know what she did. I ain't saying that it's it's cool to touch females, but at the same time,
That's
some people
crazy.
got to see consequences for their actions too. bro.
That's crazy.
Sometimes it might be physical.
We gotta lay the pimp hand. That is crazy.
Yeah, nah.
That is insane.
I quit, man. I quit.
We do not advocate for domestic violence.
Support that shit.
We do not support men beating women. We do not. We will beat the fuck out of a nigga for trying to beat a woman up. Like,
Oh, God.
we don't play that shit over here.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah,
We don't
my
play
bad,
them
y'all.
games.
My bad. I ain't.
And
Yeah,
all the victims that's domestic violence. We don't condone that.
What did you do?
We apologize.
What did you do?
You said, what did you do? Like, damn, what did they do to make them niggas that mad? Like,
Motherfuckers cooking cold fried chicken and shit.
bro, that Boondocks episode was hilarious, bro.
Shit crazy, bro. But yeah, all right, man. Let's get into what the fuck he was actually accused of. I'm sorry, we keep on kind of deviating a little bit when we try to entertain y'all with the story and shit. You know what I mean? Just fried nigga thoughts, okay? So, what was Chris Brown accused of? Prosecutor Hannah Nichols has alleged that Brown committed an unprovoked attack against the producer we gonna call him Abe, at a London nightclub on February 19, 2023. She claimed that after hitting Diwa with a bottle several times, Brown pushed and kicked it. They got this nigga in 4K, bro. They got this nigga in 4K beating this nigga ass. Chris Brown did this shit.
Hey.
This ain't no
Let
setup.
me go ahead. This ain't no setup. You did this shit, nigga. You did. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh
Hey
man, that's
Hey.
crazy.
All right.
I'm over here struggling to read this shit because I ain't got my glasses on. Oh man, that shit. I'm like, hold on, nigga, is my eyes deceiving me?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Nah, that's crazy. Yeah,
Bro.
Chris Brown did that shit.
That sound like some Chris Brown shit for sure.
Oh my mama. Yeah.
That sound like some Chris Brown shit right there.
Hold on. I gotta read a little more. Hold on.
Oh
Let me-
shit.
All right, it's glasses time, so I can read a little more clearly. Goddamn. In a 2013 lawsuit reviewed by USA Today, Diwa alleged that Chris Brown had brutally assaulted him at Tate nightclub, beating him over the head with a large bottle of
Yo, Julio, Actifulio.
and inflicted severe lasting injuries. This nigga gave this nigga CTE, bro. According to the complaint, Diwa was unconscious on the floor when Chris Brown allegedly began to stomp on him for over 30 seconds.
Oh my god.
The producer claimed that he ended up going to a hospital with lacerations on his head and torn ligaments in his legs. They beat the brakes off this nigga.
Yeah, bro. Hey, well, look, man, I ain't gonna lie. You can't go around beating people up, bro. Like, you can't do that. Like, I can see why he's still in custody. They was like, okay, yeah, you think you just gonna come over here? You thought you was just gonna come over here and have you a nice little tour? We got something for you.
Yeah,
we got something
none
for
of
you.
that.
We got something for you. Yeah. They probably in there beating his ass. I don't know. Shit.
Ain't nobody touching CB, man.
Yeah, they ain't doing that, bro.
Ain't nobody touching
They ain't doing
CB.
that. That's money right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
But yeah,
Yeah,
man, that is
yeah.
insane, bro.
Yeah, that's
That is hilarious. Bro.
crazy. That's very crazy right there.
Told you, bro. He a crash out, bro. He has a history of being a crash out, bro.
Yeah, facts.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't really say nothing. Like he's a crash out. This is what he do. He do this shit, bro.
CB, you did that shit, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Ain't no
bro.
way around that shit, Phil. That shit fucked up.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, well, shit. This been the Chris Brown story, man. Shit, y'all gonna have to tap in with us, cause
Yeah.
that's some ignorant ass shit right
I ain't
there.
gonna hold you. He really had a Boondocks nigga moment, bro.
For sure.
Like, it's really insane. Like, I don't know. I can picture Chris Brown doing this shit, though. That's the thing. Like, I can visualize that shit.
They gave this nigga a concussion, bro.
Bro, they beat the fuck out of that man.
They stuck this nigga ligaments
He
out
had,
of play.
like some
They done beat the ligaments off of that.
bro, you know how bad you gotta beat somebody up like that, bro? Like,
That shit is crazy, bro.
that is insane.
Yeah.
That's insane, bro.
Well, shit. Thank y'all for tuning in to this episode, man. Check in with us on the next one.
Peace.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know. Did Chris Brown do too much, or would you be able to, withstand that type of
Yeah,
abuse?
let us know, man, because this a lot. That's a lot that we
Yeah.
just read up.
For sure.